y'all ready, Experience? Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it light, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, jam to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenge, but you can make a decision. You can make money or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games. I just do that.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there is always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Experience.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
All right. Great morning, champion CEOs and future millionaires, future EDs. I am your hostess. Grand rising to everybody. I don't want to say morning anymore. I'm your host today, sitting in for Uncle Jock, Tawana A.H. Chisley. So this is where we educate, motivate, inspire, uplift, and talk about our money-making activities. Let me keep checking the list. So, but there's 3 things we need to take care of first, and that is that tip drill. So if we can all come off mute, those who could come off of mute and help me get this great day going. It's like I've recorded some stuff this morning, so bear with me. The words I speak, I need to be careful with what I say today. So, T, how y'all feel? Fired up. And what's up?
My income.
Who gets a green sheet?
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Eric, you heard me out. All right. Everybody gets a green sheet. I love, love, love that song and play it every day. Play it every day. It gets me going. I'm actually going to take the ball today. I'm going to start it off today because I was on that training last night with Leah, and I actually got my daughter finally to get on. She said she doesn't like getting on the morning calls because she's like, it's that rah rah da da da. I'm like, I said, I understand where you're coming from. However, there are things that are being taught on these calls in the morning, in the rising. So you receive what you want to receive and you spit out what's not going to resonate with you. But the first half, yes, this is what we do. But that second half, you need to be here because there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of things that's being said that will literally help you with your business. So I just wanted to throw that out there for those of us that have these young money leaders that are clearly capable of doing this business. And it's kind of the conversations that we have to have with them. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So now I'm going to pass the ball to this gentleman that holds us down with the time, and he's doing phenomenal with this business. And there's a lot of more things I could say about him right now, but I'm just going to let him go. Sir Troy of Gandyville.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad you reminded me of the time. Got to pull that clock up and put it on myself.
Put it on.
Here we go. All right. Well, thank you very much, Miss Tawana Chisley, the Silver Locks of Wisdom. And with that being said, my activities for this week and today is making myself a slave to this weekly tracker, the weekly tracker system. And it's in your back office. And yesterday I was able to accumulate 45 points out of the goal of 250 that I'm shooting for. And my biggest accumulation of points came from signing up in AOA late last night when I was reaching out to my executive director to get that three-way call in, as we're trained to do. And when my executive director was in another meeting, one of few times that ever happens, I was able to reach out across the board to my brother, Mr. Erik Robinson, and get him on the three-way call and get the same results. So no matter what you're doing, if you're following the system and you're utilizing those executive directors on those three-way calls, I'm trying to tell you, there's success waiting on you. All right. And that's it for me.
Absolutely. Who would you like to pass that ball to?
And I'm going to pass the ball to, let's see.
Where's everybody this morning?
Where everybody at?
You're oversleeping. It's Wednesday.
Go with my hand. Well, I'm going to pass the ball to a brother that I haven't heard from in a long period of time, but I see he got his hands up on them shades, so the vision is right. I know it is. That's none other than Mr. Danny Hill. Is Danny available this morning?
Danny.
Hey, family.
My brother.
How's everybody? I'm hiding behind my machine right now. Hold on, let me see if I can get the camera on. I'm hiding behind my machine right now. Unfortunately, I can't be on the phone, but right now, so far for me, it's been the same ball game. I'm still waiting for everything to finalize as far as my license. Everything went well with the background. Got a few more hiccups and a few more barriers. The hurdle over. But just to let everybody know, I'm still in the car. I might not have too many daily activities to do, but I'm still in the car and I'm still driving, and I'm hopefully within this next month or so, just enforce it. And IPR enforce to call me back with some good news and say, hey, gang, where's it go? I'm ready to start printing some money. Thanks, Ray. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
It's coming.
Yes, sir. We all behind you, my man.
Yes. But if I can't be on here sometimes I'm behind my machine at work. I'm trying to get to the point so I can fire my boss. And I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna fire this guy, and I mean this to the bottom of my heart. I'm serious.
All right, who would you like to pass the ball to, Danny?
I would like to bring this woman up. I had a chance to meet her for the second time at the event. She always doing amazing things on LinkedIn with her content, and she got a million things going on. And she's a woman with no excuses. Miss Siobhan Bowman, what you got for us? I know you got something good to tell us.
Hi, great morning. Great morning to everyone. Thank you so much, Danny. I definitely do appreciate you. I recognize your grind and your hustle too. So make sure you stay forward thinking, forward looking, and things will come to you just as you ask. But as far as me, yesterday, my money making activities. I'm sorry, I'm working out too at the same time. So my heart rate is a little bit up. But yesterday, my money making activities was putting together my event. And actually just making sure that I had my flyers and everything going. So it was more a logistic day. Today I have 2 applications to put in, actually 3 applications to put in. So I have a busy day today. In addition to that, this week, I have another event that I will be going to, and I signed up for 2 more events for the month of February. So I'm super excited about that. I was able to bring somebody in else on our team. I didn't see them on a call just yet, but Josh is really doing a great job. He's on fire. And I was able to bring him on team. He has another person he enrolled yesterday, Amari. But we still have to finish up some more stuff with Amari. Super excited. These young guys. And because I deep dive, right? I don't just have simple conversations. I have the conversations that sometimes people don't want to hear. Mm-hmm. And I'd rather give it to them up front rather than for them to see it in the back hall. Like I'm telling them in the beginning, before we even go through the training, that this is no joke. This is hard work. This is put forth the effort. I listen to what they have going on in their lives, and I make sure that they understand that this is reality, right? You got school, you got your videographer, your photographer, but yet can you take on something else? Because as a mother, your school is the first thing, and it's a priority. So I'm just making sure you prioritize things in the right respect, but being real to yourself and being transparent and real to me. So I think that's when we tell these young people more of the realness about what we do, they will respect it more. And my prayer is that they last longer. That's my story today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, Siobhan. I'm right there with you. You gotta keep it real with these young folks.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you like to pass the ball to?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna pass the ball to. Okay, so one of these names I have not seen in a while, or maybe not aware of. Blackjack. I saw Blackjack Minnie. Hi, Blackjack Minnie. I don't know if that's your government name or stage name or famous name, but whatever it is, bring it forward and bless us with what you're doing. I'm Siobhan.
What's good, Siobhan? How you doing? This is Nathaniel.
Okay.
I'm just on my iPad today.
All right, bet. Hi, Nathaniel. I know you.
I see you getting your workout on. That's what's up. I'm doing that next. So that's what's up. How you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday, winning Wednesday. My money-making activities are very similar to what Mr. Troy Gandy was saying. I've been on the schedule, but in addition to that, what I've been doing is, as I brand, I wanted to try and make sure that I had a mission statement and I had a value proposition that I was initially working out within my conversation. So I took my day yesterday. Wrote up a business plan kind of that went in line with Xperts and the 120 agency, all the stuff that I found on that. So I could make sure that when I spoke to people properly, I was able to get the taglines and added in certain phrases that we've been using for catching. I've invited 3 or 4 people to come on to the calls. One said they'll show up tomorrow. So that's going to be great. Yeah, just get a slave to the calendar and make sure that my education, because part of the calendar says, get good on your product knowledge and be able to offer a 4-way for solutions, right? And part of that was to go on to 4 different carriers and submit some practice demo, cases. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying to get practice in, make sure I have that, and get out and try and talk to people as much as I can with my new catchphrases, mission statement, and value proposition.
All right, Nathaniel, keep up the good work. It's all going to line up for you, and you might as well start calling that ED, calling yourself an ED as well.
Yeah, man, I'm racing. My man, where's he at? He's not even here today.
Kamal,
Kamal. I'm racing Kamal. Let's get it.
Absolutely. Who would you like to pass the ball to?
Let me see who we got going on here.
Got a swoop of people today. Where's everybody? Everybody slept in.
Yeah, right. Let me see. Is this Marcella Braggs on today? I know that it's a little early over there, but maybe we can see some update from Texas.
Marcella, can you come?
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting a little rain down here, but like Tawana was saying, Tawana, I'm in the same boat as you. My daughter is like pulling teeth to just get her to just sit down and just listen. But I just told her, I said, that'll be you missing out, But I had a guest on last night, and by the way, the training was absolutely amazing. I haven't talked to her this morning because we start work at different times to run our routes, but as soon as I get back and go on my break, I'm going to reach out to her to see what she got out of the training, and hopefully she'll go ahead and finish her AOA. And I have a client tomorrow. We're going to sit down and do a green sheet on her because she had got a policy last year, and she was like, I'm sorry, I really couldn't afford it, but I'm ready. So we're going to sit down and find her another policy. And then I also had a friend of mine who's interested in getting a annuity. So that is my money making activity. And I have a follow up to go back over to a couple of businesses that I dropped some paperwork off. From National Life, and the other one was from Brandon with Aflac. So just got a lot of follow-ups to do. So since it's raining, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get on out there because I can't let a little rain stop me. So that's my money making activity.
Absolutely. And by the way, as far as my daughter, when she is actually studying, so she comes down and asks me questions, and some of the questions she asks, I'm like, what? Where'd you get that from? So she's like, she says she's not gonna move until she really gets what's going on. I said, do whatever's gonna work for you. But she comes down and like some of the stuff she asked me, I'm like, if you get on these calls, some of these answers will come to you right here. So I just wanted to throw that out there, crossing fingers. She's starting to listen. So who would you like to pass that ball to, Ms. Brown?
Oh yeah, one more thing. I went by the insurance agent where I have my car insurance, and she's studying to get her life license. I've been dripping on this lady. And so she was like, I didn't pass my test again. I said, but don't stop.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, well, the thing is, we overthink when we get in that testing room. I said, follow your first mind. I said, because if you start second guessing yourself, then you're going to have to go back and start changing answers that you had correct in the beginning. She's like, I think that's what I did. So I said, just stop overthinking it and follow your first mind. So
absolutely. Never fails.
Yeah.
Never fails. Okay, who would you like to pass the ball to?
Miss Naja Phillips, I just love her energy and the nuggets that she brings forth, and she's really building her business and doing the right steps it takes to make your business grow. So Miss Naja, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Marcella. And I'm excited to hear that you have people interested, and I know that you've been dripping on your coworkers and other people in your community for quite some time, and it sounds like it's paying off for you. So I know you're going to do well. So, like Troy was saying in reference to the weekly activity tracker, I've transitioned to start using that, and I was already using the client and agent tracker, which is working really well for me. Putting everything in one place instead of having notes in different locations and different pieces of paper and notebooks. It's all in one place. And then whenever I finish those activities and those calls for those agents and clients, I can get right back to it the next day and pick back up right where I left off. So that is a really, really good tool to use to stay organized and knowing where you are in your activities. So I am still making calls. I'm making calls out to my follow-up client prospects. And then I have an activity that I do. Last week, I think I got 4 days in, but I'm sending out anywhere to 50 to 100 messages a day to licensed agents and working on recruiting that way. Still talking to people when I go out and about. I will be out tomorrow, so I'm going to be talking to people during my outings tomorrow. And I'm just excited. I'm putting or implementing the 4-step process and onboarding people with the new blueprint. And so that's going well. I think that this new process is really going to help the new agents that are coming in really build a solid foundation for them, getting their businesses started. So I'm excited for all the new agents as well. And those are my money making activities.
All right, Miss Naja, you are definitely killing it. Super proud of you. Who would you like to pass that ball to?
I'm going to pass it to this gentleman who always inspires us and has great information. He knows 100% of the business. He is an executive director, and I would love to bring up Mr. Nicole Elijah Pye. Can you speak this morning?
Professor.
Good morning, Nadia. Thank you so much for passing the ball to me. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. What a great day. The weather is good. The sun is up. We are alive. We have so much to accomplish. So thank you for passing the ball to me. I want to start by sharing about yesterday. There was some annuity that I submitted, and we were still waiting for the other company to transfer the money. And I got notice yesterday that the money has been received, both by the NLG and also the other one with FNG. So I'm happy about that. So the underwriting process starts. And I also reached back to the client yesterday to let him know that the company had received the money. And he said, yes, that is great, because we were just trying to see how good your company is, to see how long it will take for the process to work out. Because my wife also has some annuities from her previous job. So anytime one transaction goes through, it's always your responsibility to go back to the client and let them know, because you just don't know what is still hanging out there with them. Also, had some good time yesterday with some of our new team members that are in Canada. We working with them, getting them started. They're setting up an event, and looking forward for them to invite this about 10, 15 people this weekend. And thank God we have a great leadership over there that's going to be helping them getting that business started. So as we are growing in the US here, we're also growing over there in Canada. And I'm so happy about the way the business is going. The team is doing awesomely well. Tonight we have our BTU and the team meetings, training. We have some guests that are coming to do some awesome training for our team also. So it's going great. So no complaint. We have to keep on reaching out to people, because like I always say, everybody need what we have, but it's not written on their face. We need to talk to them to find out what they really need about what we offer. So thank you for allowing me to share. And I'm going to pass the ball. Let me see who is here. that I've not spoken this morning. And I know I was in the office yesterday, and Dr. Teresa was there as well. So I know she was on the phone. She was having some activities. So I know she has so much to share with us. A great leader in our team, a very passionate person, an educator from the secular world, and also an educator in the financial service industry. So I'm going to pass this ball, same here in Atlanta, to Dr. Teresa Ode. And I would love her to share some of our activities with us.
Oh, thank you, my coach, leader of leaders. I appreciate you. Good morning, everyone. Yes, today was busy, good busy. Yes, I had a team member who just signed up. She drove an hour plus to come to the office yesterday. And I tell you all, this young lady, she is sharp and she is ready. We just talked and I showed her the back office, just what she needed to, because she had a lot of questions. And I was like, yeah, just here, tap, click. And she got it. She got it. And before she left, she signed up to do her test.
Okay.
So she's gonna be studying. She said, Dr. T, I will do it in a week. I said, yes, let's go, baby. So that was what happened yesterday. And then I was on the phone as well, contacting old clients and also prospects. So with contacting yesterday, I have some good appointments that I already, put in the books. One is just like, okay, I want to retire on my terms. So what do I need to do? I want to come sit with you and my wife. So this is somebody I met. We were on a flight from Houston, back to Atlanta. So he works with Mercedes-Benz, and but we had lost contact, so I contacted him yesterday. So he said yes. So we have appointments in the book. He's gonna come to the office, and then what else? What else? Just checking back on team members on things that were submitted and still pending. So we're just gonna get those leveled up, and so we can get paid. So we just gotta do what we gotta do, and Xperia is the best. That's
Yes,
all I can
indeed.
say. So let me see. Am I over my 2 minutes? I can keep
You're
going, but let me
good. You're
pass this.
good. We got time for one more. Who would you like to pass that ball to?
Okay, let's see. Let's see who has not spoken yet.
Quite a few.
Miss V, has she spoken?
No, she has not.
Oh, I'd love to hear from her. Oh my goodness, her experience is awesome. I'd love to hear from her. Miss V, are you available?
Well, I am absolutely available. Great morning.
Yes, I can't wait. We got to meet. We got to see Atlanta. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, yesterday, one of my new partners and I were guest vendors at a senior center that was doing a grandparents mini resource fair. And we talked about that was with the tax lady, my partner Monique Pinckney. We talked about the fact that it's tax season and gave them some tips on what they could do, but also talked about life insurance. Had a number of my $1 Million Baby brochures that I dusted off and pulled out and talked to the grandparent, a lot of them, about that, as well as getting their wills and their trusts in place. Many people did not have them. It was a great turnout. I actually posted some stuff on 120agencyplan.com with our pictures and our tables. We got really good feedback. Today, we've got a couple of follow-ups, one with a tutoring and intervention center that I talked with the owners of, who do not have financial literacy in their curriculum and are very excited about introducing it. So we will be following up there, hopefully being able to work up a partnership where we can go in and teach the students and their families about money and how it works. That was yesterday. Today we're doing a show 4. We have, I think tomorrow I've got 2 appointments. One, a breakfast meeting with a gentleman that I have known for ages and ages and has helped my clients. He is a tax advocate. And I'm going to be doing a green sheet with him, unbeknownst to him, but I've already told him 5 times. And then later in the day, I'm having a meeting with a longtime colleague who owns a PNC brokerage. He's owned it for 40 plus years. Met his grandson who's supposed to take it over. And I've been dripping for years about them not taking advantage of their life insurance revenue opportunities. So my goal is to recruit the grandson and let him recruit the young lady who works with me a lot on my clients on the PNC side, helping them out. Let him recruit her and let's start building that team. So those are my money-making activities. But
that's a lot. I'm super inspired. I know we
to finish my CE, so I got one more course that I'll be doing in between everything else. So.
I'm trying to catch up with you. You got me up here breathing hard. I'm like, good gracious, lady. So, I think it might be okay if you would like to bring up the man of the hour.
Well, that would be an honor. I have not done that in a while, but I have to say, and I say this, from the bottom of my heart, I am so proud. I'm so proud.